You're listening to Glitter and Gold, the Original Steps podcast. We are the first podcast dedicated to discussing and dissecting the legacy of Steps, the UK's biggest mixed gender pop group of all time. My name is Shane and I'm joined by my two glorious, fabulous co-hosts, Scott and Brad. I forgot about it.
Oh, he's got no pun.
I've got no puns.
He's punless.
He's punless. Brad's just been saying SOS with Lee. I think I've done that before, haven't I?
I was going to say Love's got a hold on your puns.
Love's got no hold on my puns today.
Are we running out of pun ideas?
No, we're not. I'm just underprepared for the puns. I'm so prepared for everything else, but just not the puns.
That's okay. We'll let it slide.
You've been a busy girl.
I have been a busy girl. I've moved house. I was telling Scott before, work, sleep, eat, repeat. And it just feels a bit like that. So it's nice to sit here with you in the studio, boys. Let's highlight that again.
Can look into your eyes,
yes.
Both of you.
Something in your eyes.
Yeah, or maybe a teaser.
Oh, foreshadowing.
Or maybe not. We don't know.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Who knows what the future holds?
Who
of
knows?
This podcast.
But I do know that Love's got a hold of my puns, that's for sure. So,
shall we go into some steps?
Actually, just last night I had something in my eyes. Anyway, I went to the bar. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not being serious.
This is a PG podcast.
I'm not being serious.
I think we should segue into Yes, Brad. Let's talk about what some of the members of the band have been up to recently, as we can totally just ignore what Shane's just said.
I'm just being silly. It's for the laughs, people. It's for the laughs.
So Shane's been busy, but Faye has been busier. She has just announced that she is extending her run with Mean Girls musical all the way up to November 14th now.
Oh, your girl has been busy.
With additional dates in Crawley, Bradford, Norwich, Nottingham and Sheffield.
Because there's a few, I think if listeners do want to go and see her, make sure you check the website because there is a few dates in between those cities that she's not performing in as well.
Yep.
Just an FYI.
Wonder why she's not performing. Do we think it's...
Well, because I think she's also got Panto straight after that.
Oh, yeah.
So there's probably...
Not taking a day off to record a music video for a new album.
Who knows? I was thinking more Panto, but you actually raise a good point, but we don't know.
Tell us, Faye.
We can be hopeful. And also, I have been loving her Instagram stories lately. They're just always on her, she's having a summer of fun, summer of, with friends and just...
her best life.
Did you see that story she did with one of the cast members backstage and they had their eyes closed and it was most likely to laugh, most likely to, and that was kind of fun. That one was really fun.
Most likely to go on a 30th
most
anniversary
likely to get
tour?
drunk on booze. Most likely to get into an argument and stuff like that. And her and the cast member were pointing at each other. It was quite fun.
Claire has also been very busy. She's done a number of festivals over the summer. She was in Hull a couple of nights ago. She was in Sheffield. She is and also going to be performing at VIA for the Manchester Village Pride launch on the 26th of August.
Now, Shane, you saw her at VIA a couple of years ago for was that the same gig?
Yeah, it's a gig at VIA in the Gay Quarter at Manchester. It is fun. All of our friends will be there that we know from the pod. Well, I hope they will be. They should be. It's a really fun gig. I would love to be able to go again.
Well, just go on your flight.
Manchester Pride is a vibe. Honestly, it's hectic, but it's a vibe. And if you ever get a chance to go one day, please do.
Book a flight with Buzz Airlines.
Buzz Airlines.
That's it.
Does that really exist?
That's a Here and Now, the Steps musical.
No,
reference.
I know, but I'm just wondering why there has never been a Buzz Airline. That does sound like an airline that should exist.
I know, because there's a Icelandic airline called Wizz.
Yeah.
And then we've had Bonza here in Australia. So you would think Buzz would be an actual airline. Here you go.
Come for the Steps podcast, but stay for the airline discussion.
I'm too busy flying KM Air.
Your exits are here and here.
But I'm happy to change carriers, go to Buzz Airlines to get myself
as
to
long as I
VIA.
get good points with Buzz Air.
Lots of 1 for sorrow points. I don't know what I was trying to say there.
1 for points.
1 for points. I'm 1 for points. I'm 1 for points.
Our coffees haven't quite hit yet, but Scott, tell us what the lads have been up to.
Well, H has just launched his new art collection, Summer of Love, at the Clarendon Fine Art Gallery in Cardiff. So he did that on the 4th of July. I am probably going to assume that collection is in that gallery for at least the next couple of months. Yeah. So if you are in the area, go and check it out. And Lee has been confirmed to appear on the celebrity edition of Alan Carr's Picture Slam. So I don't think we have
There's no broadcast date yet.
broadcast date yet, but just keep an eye out for that. And also 5678 recently hit 90 million streams on Spotify. And at the time of recording, Tragedy is just about, unless it did in the last 24 hours, it's just about to hit 40 million streams on Spotify, which they're pretty big milestones, right?
But for these guys, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so well done.
And 80 million of them are Brad listening to 5, 6,
Yes.
7, 8.
Well, Tragedy is Brad's favorite.
Actually, just kidding. 70 million.
Every episode, Shane chooses a new, cheesy favorite step song for me. You've done Experience, you've done Hard to Forget, you've done anything Lisa's solo done. You got to make a choice.
I don't choose that. You choose it yourself. I just highlight it.
And I think that's it. Lisa has been keeping a very low profile on socials. She hasn't posted anything in quite a while. I know that obviously when everything was going on in the Middle East, she was laying low. So I don't know if she's just sort of having a bit of time off from the socials and things like that. So I hope she's doing well.
I think she's just running 3 very successful businesses
That's
and
true.
just head down, bum up.
Yeah.
Not to make this a DPA podcast, but they've been doing Little Shop of Horrors. They've been...
She's been busy.
She's busy.
I'm not stalking them, by the way. I was doing research for the podcast.
Always research.
Should we get into this week's episode?
Yes.
This not this week's episode, this episode?
This episode, unless, Brad, any more... You done with the stalking? Yeah? Okay.
Yes.
Yes,
Well,
I'm very excited for
okay.
this. Very excited.
So this episode, where we wanted to highlight each other and each other's and the audience's what our individual top 5 steps music videos were of all time, what they mean to us, how different or the same will our top 5s be for each other. And so we're going to go through our number 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, kind of like what we've done in the past. And then, of course, we've got some special mentions.
Yes.
Now, we haven't actually decided who was going to go first.
No, but I have
Should we
a
rock,
question.
paper, scissors it?
I've got a question for you both in general. What do you think makes a good steps video?
Ooh. Okay, I think
Great
what makes
question.
a good steps video is obviously you've got to have a dance routine. Or not necessarily. There are a few where there isn't, and that's okay. You've got to have color.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
There has to be energy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
There has to be really, I think I want to say costumes, but again, there's probably some where it's not so much about the costumes and the extravaganza of the costume, but more so just the coloring of the costumes or the overall setting of the video. Or I don't know if I answered that.
I have one word: camp.
Camp. Maybe that's a better way
What
to
makes a
explain
good
it.
steps
Camp.
video? It has to be camp.
Yeah.
And I have another word, or I think it's one word: storyline.
Interesting.
I think having a storyline in a steps video usually makes it top tier, in my opinion.
Usually, not always though.
Not always.
I think we might find that when we go through our top 5.
Yeah.
What about you, Brad?
For me, it's about elevating the music. Because there have been times I've listened, especially in the new era, where I've listened to a song and I was maybe, 80% into it. And then I saw the video and I am locked. So there's got to be that kind of element of elevation, escapism. Can it distract me? Can it, take me into Steps world?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And whether the band looks good, very important. And just overall replay value. That's come up a lot when I was deciding my top 5 because I'm trying to juggle the videos I loved back then with one of the ones I watch on YouTube a lot or any other video streaming platform.
Because also what I found with doing this top 5 is there's at least one in here that I wouldn't necessarily say the song has ongoing repeat value for me, but the video overtakes it because it's so steps.
See,
So, yeah.
I'm the reverse for that. The song has ongoing repeat value for me, but I don't always watch the video because I think the video could be better.
Oh,
Okay, interesting.
different podcast, Patreon exclusive.
Yeah.
No, I just think it could be better. And we know why the video is what it is, and we'll get into that.
I do want to call out, though, we also put a poll up on our Instagram because I thought it would be really interesting to get our listeners' take on what they think their top 5 videos are. And I reckon let's do that at the end.
Yeah.
Because it'd be interesting to see how different our top 5s are versus our listeners' top 5 as well. And we had I was saying to Shane, Brad, before you got here, we had over 3,000 votes in this poll.
Far out.
Which is wild. Like, people were really loving it, and a lot of people had a lot of comments to say in the DM. So really excited to go through that top 5.
I was going to say who's going to go first, but I've just thought of a way we can go first.
Mm-hmm.
Who has their first birthday of the year, and that's you.
If I must.
No, I was just like,
That's a good way to.
I was just like, how do we do it? Rock,
Yeah.
paper, scissors. We didn't decide prior to this, so
Also age before beauty. So,
but I'm
well,
older.
then Shane
Then
should
it's
go
me.
first.
because I'm the eldest.
Shane, why don't you go first?
All right,
Yeah,
I'll
you
go
go
first. So starting at number 5, my number 5 video. And first, I just want to preface, this top 5 list was hard, and we'll discuss this, and we've already discussed this outside of here. Is it the song that I love and that's why it's in the top 5, or is it the actual video? And I had to be really critical and do a bit of both. Emotional comes into play. We've spoken about this. We will
100%.
continue speaking about this. But my number 5 is a newer one. It's What the Future Holds.
Oh, okay.
So What the Future Holds was a music video directed by the duo Max Giwa and Dania Pasquini. I don't know how I said that. Just known as Max and Dania. It was released in September 2020 and filmed at the iconic Ministry of Sound nightclub in London. In a mysterious futuristic city bathed in neon light, steps are back together to perform again. So the reasons why I love it, it's pure dance pop steps at their best, and they're back. It's dark and broody, right? It's in a club with the neon lights. I love all of that imagery that it slaps you in the face with the colours. The close-ups, Lee, when he has his solo moment, yes, please.
Walking down that corridor.
Aging like, looks like a dark room. I'm here for it. Like, aging like a fine wine, that man. It's steps. It's pure steps, dance pop, but it's steps in 2020s, right? So I love that. And the whole windscreen wiper shoulderography, choreography of it all. Like, it's so easy for us in our late 20s, early 40s, to still be able to do the music dances and not feel like a 16-year-old, although I don't mind feel like a 16-year-old. So they're the reasons why I love it. It takes us back to Steps world, but for now.
Yep. I love this video too. I think it was a massive step up from their independent era.
Correct.
Like, you could tell, and
budget.
It wasn't like,
it's got budget, girl.
but it wasn't like slapping you in the face with budget. It was like a subtle, like
increase.
Yes, a subtle increase, and also like the band looked cool, like cooler without them trying. It's not like we were trying to look cool, but like this is just us.
Yeah, they know their brand. They're like, this is Steps in 2020. This is how cool we actually are. This is the song that we've got. I loved also the use of backup dancers again.
Yes.
Right? And especially where there's that, they go, ha, 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 and they change all those scenes, and there's like about what looks like hundreds of backup dancers behind them doing the moves, and then it cuts to at the end of that ha, ha, and it's just the 5 of them, just the way the editing is.
Yep.
It's just a really great video, and I think this video does elevate the song. The song is fantastic as it is. It's one of my repeat songs. And I think this video elevates it.
I also love the CGI bit, like where they're showing into Tokyo and they've got the 5 dancers like in step silhouettes.
Yeah.
I just think it's fun.
Which is almost like a reference to Steptacular.
While you were saying this, Shane, I just popped the video up on my laptop because I wanted to reference exactly what you just said. I remember that was one of the first things that really stood out to me when the video came out, was that reference back to Steptacular. And whether or not that was on purpose or not, it really does pay homage to that. But also with this, it really just felt like another... we had the Tears on the Dance Floor era. Scared of the Dark was a comeback in a moment, but this felt like even more of a moment of like, we know where we stand now. We know how effing good we are.
We know our brand.
We know our brand,
style.
and let's just really ramp it up with this. And yeah, great video, great usage of the dancers in the background. And I love the Tokyo theme as well throughout.
Yes.
Having Lisa has that, because she's Chinese, part Chinese, so she's got that little throwback to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I also love just
It's not. Also, I'm not. I don't say that in any way. But then I just really like that. That she,
No.
it's paying homage to her heritage. Like nothing
But-
wrong with that, right?
But I also love that bit that I know I can see you're looking for in your laptop that I notice that you notice. Like it's stuff like that little pops that like the fans notice, but they think it's just them, and then like being able to talk about it, be like, oh my god, you saw it too.
Yeah. Because there's moments where the casual watcher would look at it and not understand it all. But and maybe as fans, we are always looking for the Easter eggs that maybe aren't actually Easter eggs.
Yeah. True.
But to us,
They're Easter eggs.
they're Easter eggs.
The close-ups as well. Every time, I mean, and this is quite evident in my top 5 is one of the notes on most of them are the close-ups that they have. They just are stunning.
And I love
absolutely stunning.
And I love Claire's hair extensions as well.
She's got long hair in one scene, and the
Yes.
next scene she's got short pink hair here
Yep.
for it. And Queen Faye, I mean.
Do you know, so
stunning.
speaking of Faye, and for the listeners at home, I've got my laptop open because I thought, it'd be good to show you. You know that bit at around, for everyone playing at home, at 43 seconds when Faye just like walks up to the camera and does that side.
Or also
look.
just before that where she does the walk up with her arms swishing side to
Yes.
side. Oh,
Yeah.
I remember when this came out, stills were coming out, and the whole people doing memes on the internet,
Yeah.
like this is a god, God has appeared, and there was like a screenshot of Faye with the ring behind her going like this to the camera. It's like, oh, an angel has appeared, and it's just Faye. And it was just, it's true. So yes, that's my number 5. Moving on to the youngest in the room, Bradley, over to you.
So then I'm the middle child.
Yep, you give middle child energy. You're like a McChicken burger.
Okay,
We'll go clockwise.
Yeah.
Anti-clockwise, sorry.
Yeah.
I've not been dreading this, but I know you guys are both going to give me shit for this. Keep in mind,
Hard to forget, is it? Oh no, that would be number 1.
Yeah. But I have notes.
Oh.
replay value is big on this. My number 5 is hard to forget.
Number 5?
Wow.
I would have thought that would have been further down your list.
So it really captures that end of the night feeling.
It really does.
And it really captures that essence of the song. I love Charity Case. I love Lee's Guyliner. I love that it starts with the 1:59 to 2 a.m. It's really kind of putting you in that mood. I know there's no dance routine. I would have loved a dance routine, especially for possibly their last video ever. So that's a negative mark. But in terms of replay value, the close-ups, oh my God, they all look incredible.
Stunning.
Like Faye with that long curly moment, like hitting her head, like what the hell, she's doing. Lisa's got her bag. She loves an accessory. I really enjoy it. Emotions are high. Number 5.
So with you, this is one of the videos where it's a special mention on my list, but it's one of the songs where the video elevates it, in my opinion. Right?
Yes.
I think it makes it more watchable. The video is fantastic. It's a song that got played at a lot of gyms around here because
that was me. I was just going to all the gyms.
Brad on that app, Crowd DJ, just requesting it constantly.
But like I was talking to someone about this the other day at work at my full-time job, and he goes, "Oh, there's this song on the gym," and then he goes, "Oh, hard to forget," and I was like, "Oh yeah," and my mum. Like not at the gym, but my mum used to listen to this because it came up on her Spotify as a suggestion, thanks to me because we follow each other. But I think you're correct. This video captures everything like that. It's Steps having a party night at the end, it's at the end of the night after being out partying and clubbing.
Their career has been the party.
Correct.
This is the after party celebration.
Correct.
Like this is like, because it's all part of the Platinum Collection. Can I also just say, like 20 points for efficiency because from the behind the scenes video, they did the Platinum photo shoot that day as well.
Wow.
Hey, get it done.
Get it done.
They're on a budget.
They're on a budget. Claire's got the spreadsheet out. Like, come on.
Yep.
We can get like 3 things done for the price of 1.
Yep.
They were 100% doing the dances like stuff while the band were doing the photo shoot. 100%.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And just a quick, let me just also, and Scott, we need to go to your thoughts, but I do want to quickly shout out to the director, Ricky Thomas Allen. Editor Chris Young was filmed at the Freemasons Cafe in East London and it was released on the 7th of July, 2022, featuring Drag Race UK star Charity Case.
I just realized I'm going to the UK in November. I should go to that cafe.
Do it. Can you please go to the
I should
cafe?
go. I don't know
Get a
why I
kebab.
didn't go last time. I was in London.
You're a dumb bitch.
Yeah. I'm going to try and head to that cafe and I'll do a little reenactment for the pod.
Please.
Can you please? Thank you.
But that will come up again, going to a place after seeing the video. Spoiler alert.
Go to
But
the Ministry Sound Club as well while you're at it.
Have you met me?
Partygirl69@hotmail.com.
Not now. Those days are over, honey.
Are you gonna not in 2026?
Not in 2026.
All right, you're not dead yet, Cheryl. Like, come on.
But I do want to give a call out to Hard to Forget the video because, Shane, when you were talking about your special mentions, I think when doing this, I was trying to separate at times the video from the song.
Yeah.
And I will say that Hard to Forget is one of those videos where there's a lot going on. It feels like it's a full video. And I do sometimes like a Steps video where there's a lot of, there's storylines and there's lots of little things to look at and the visuals. So while the song, isn't in my top 5, I think the video is quite creative.
Yeah.
Yes. Because everyone has all the background people have different storylines. Like you got the girl at the front and then the couple. I think they're a couple with their friends. I don't know. Got to ask you both though this. Did you prepare it as a special mention just because or because you knew that I would have it in my top 5, be like, shit, I have to talk to this?
No. I did genuinely have it in my... It's funny, actually. I didn't think about Hard to Forget being in your top 5, but I did when looking back at the videos. I was like, I reckon, it is actually visually
But
quite
I
a
just
good
thought it
video.
would be closer to number 1 in your top 5.
Yeah.
But if the video is just, it elevates the song, like I said. And the video is designed for Steps' core audience, which is the audience that has traveled with them since day dot, which is, our age. It makes them relatable. It's like, oh yeah, we've all done that. We've all been at a club, gotten home at 2 a.m. and had a kebab and partied with people at the club, the after party at the club, at the kebab shop.
Sometimes that's the best bit of a night out.
Exactly.
So Scott, what's your number 5?
All right. My number 5 is Love's Got a Hold on My Heart.
Ooh.
Yes. So directed by Danny Jacobs, it was filmed in Cannes and Nice in France. I remember the first time I saw this video and being instantly taken back by the visuals and the color palette. It was so striking and it just makes such an impact. And I think being the first single from the second album, they needed that point of difference as well.
This was important.
Yeah, it was this video was really important because they needed to level the next era up. And I think that this 100% did that. And I think there'll be a theme with my top 5 where I do like a video where there's interwoven storylines throughout. And I just love that, the evil businessman is stealing the Steps movie master reel and there's in between, it's fun. And I like a lot of, and I like a lot of us, I think we were convinced that there was an actual Steps movie in the pipeline. So I remember the rewatch value just for that alone of is this a teaser for a potential, Steps the movie? And I think when you think of Steps from a visual perspective, the yellow outfits are in the top 5. When you think of Steps, you think Love's Got a Hold on My Heart, you think The Better the Devil You Know, Red Coats, you think The Deeper Shade of Blue, those really striking, bold visuals. And Love's Got a Hold on My Heart just does that for me. And it's so, this video looks expensive. No expense was spared. You've got all the dancers in the background and you've got the whole storyline going on, the crystal clear. I mean, in the original video, before Chris did his magic and do the HD, the water wasn't crystal clear blue, but he managed in the HD version, it's really pops. And it's just so fun. So fun.
This is also the first video clip where they had dancers.
Oh, you're right. You were right.
Yeah.
Because 5, 6, 7, 8 and Lasting in My Mind, they had a crowd.
Yes.
Yeah.
Watching them, but not dancing with them.
Yeah.
Yes. I have to be careful about what I say about this.
Me too.
Oh,
But
okay.
I'll use this moment to call out the sing-along video.
Yeah.
Because
you get the whole dance break, the whole vision. Is that,
No, I'm calling out because there's in that sing-along video as part of the Platinum Collection 25 era.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes,
they released, I think it was like a 2-minute extended shot of the band on the steps. Just singing and having fun with each other.
Yes. Thank you. I was thinking sing-along video with words on the screen. I was like, I don't remember that.
Well, there's that, but there is a dance break version too, wasn't there?
I'm not sure
where it's just the dance. I'm sure there was because I remember watching it. Keep talking while
But-
YouTube it.
but but it's just a really sweet moment in time of the band. I guess, they're
Yes.
about to be in their peak,
Yeah.
but also still having fun with each other. It's not, you can see that they're not kind of super stressed out and just gone yet.
Yeah, so it's just there is a dance break version.
Oh.
So listeners, give it a YouTube if you
Yeah.
didn't, and it's just the full performance of them on the pier.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I've seen that. I haven't watched it for a while, but
Yeah.
I'll watch it again on the way on the
But-
tram.
But that's all I can say at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think that's all I can say at the moment.
Oh,
as well.
okay. All right. Okay.
Unless it's your number 4.
Who knows what number it is? Anyway.
And number
That's-
4 is Life's Got a Hold on My Heart.
Yeah, that's all I can say for the moment.
All right.
Okay.
So let's go into my number
Number
4.
four.
And you might be surprised at the placing of this one, but it is in my top 5. But my number 4 is I'm shampooing my hair.
Stop it.
Last thing on my mind.
Okay, this has thrown me because before, when we got to the studio, you said to me, "Oh, I think we're going to have some similar in my top 5. Potentially one in particular might be number 1." And
Oh, no,
I
didn't
was
say-
thinking,
I didn't say
"Oh,
number
did you
1.
not?"
No,
I
no,
just
no, no.
assumed it would be.
No. I never said number 1. I just said I think we're
okay.
going to have a similar one in our top 5
okay.
because my number 1 is a bit different.
Okay.
But Last Thing on My Mind, directed by Phil Griffin, filmed in
Cuba.
Havana in Cuba, and it was released in April '98. Steps take a holiday to Cuba. Reasons why I love it. Well, I mean, I've spoken ad nauseum about this particular song, and this is the one of the songs where I was like, do I separate the video to the song? And I couldn't.
Yeah.
I absolutely couldn't because the video and the song are so intricately connected to each other for me. It was that light bulb moment that made me go, whoop, Steps, hello, you've entered my world through the visual, because it was the visual and then the song and then the ABBA reference. My first pop group love, right? Outside of the Spice Girls, mixed gender pop group. Those ABBA references, Lisa pushing Lee into the pool. Come on, it's fun. And then Lee in his Speedos, hello, Gay Awakening. The iconic dance routine, which I can do from start to finish to this day, 9 years later, whatever it is. In the showers, when you look, they're doing it in the showers at the pool. The styling with like Lee and his chunky. Yeah, so when they're doing that dance routine, if you have a look, the shower heads are on the side. So they've got the pool behind them and
Never noticed that.
haven't you never noticed that? Oh,
And I think they
there you
filmed
go.
the ABBA bit specifically in that shower block.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
so too. Yeah. The shampooing of the hair of it all, and at the
Yeah.
time I had hair, so I don't
So
have
you
hair
were
anymore.
shampooing
I
your
was
hair.
shampooing my hair, and they just look like they're having so much fun while they're doing it, and that is evident when in 2022 when we got the Steps 25 release of all of the behind the scenes
Yes,
footage and
yes,
stuff
yes,
that came out. They were
yes.
just having a ball. For me, this is Steps coming back after 5, 6, 7, 8, putting an absolute stamp on going, we're this pop band. This is our sound. This is what we sound like. We're pushing away our one-hit wonder vibes and we're cementing ourselves as a pop band. It, like I said, I was watching Video Hits that Saturday morning and I shot up like I don't know what I shot up like a rocket to the sky, to the moon, watching that, and it's what made me take notice of Steps. So I can't not mention that. You're probably surprised at the placing of it.
Yeah.
It had to be in our top 5. It don't get me wrong, it went up and down in terms of number 1 and 5 and 4 and 3 and all that sort of stuff, but it has to be in my top 5. And that's the reason why I love it.
I had never noticed. I mean, I've watched this video about a bazillion times. I've never noticed the shower block behind them in that end dance routine. And I've just paused on it. I'm like, yeah, it's a full shower block there.
They're
They're
dancing in the shower block, in the showers.
That's
Like the outdoor
hilarious.
showers. It's not
Yeah,
they're not inside.
like in a bathroom.
Yeah.
I think you're and I think that is a call to the video that you're so focused on them
and that routine.
and the routine and the pool behind them that you're not paying much attention. I'd be interested to know from listeners if they ever notice that they're dancing in the middle of 2 shower blocks on either side of them.
Yeah. That routine as well is so tight. They're performing it really, really like to the point. And I think you could play that to almost any Steps fan around the world, like just a little gif of that routine, and everyone knows what that is straight away.
Yeah.
So it's iconic in its itself.
And it's just also visually stunning, like the cinematography of it. Like that first shot, like panning down of going onto Faye.
Yep.
It's giving cinema.
The drive in the car, right? And there's the girls are singing in the back. And Claire's catsuit. Hello.
The one she wore for her audition.
Yeah, the one she wore for her audition. So it's got a lot of steps, callbacks, and iconic moments, and that's why it's in my top 5 at number 4. Bradley.
Okay. My number 4, very similar to you. People might be surprised that this is so low in my top 5.
We've already been surprised with Hard to Forget
Yeah.
basically being almost eliminated from your top 5, but there we go.
My number 4 is Tragedy.
Oh,
Directed by David Amphlett, filmed at All Saints Church in Harrow in London. Lee and H crash the wedding of the Steps girls. It's a tragedy. So this has heavy nostalgic emotional sentiment for me. It's, that shot of like Lisa being so thrilled at Lee being at the altar, even though she was meant to be marrying someone else. It's the campness of just the family in the altar, in the pews going tragedy. It's that last scene in, everyone's been to a place like this, like where their school disco was, the cheap little town hall, doing the dance routine. It's iconic and it is so nostalgic. And I also loved what Chris Fox did for the 25th anniversary, where we went back to the venue and it basically saved it as well.
Yeah.
Because he brought attention that it was being sold. And I don't know how much was given by who, but I know that Lisa contributed to that fund as well.
I donated for that, actually.
Yeah.
I donated like £100 or something.
wow.
Yeah. Because tax deductible, doll. Claim it back on tax.
Can it be tax deductible to a donation overseas?
I don't know. I don't know if I know. I'm sure I claimed it.
You heard it here first, Adrian.
Might cut that out.
Dodgy tax at the
And it was initially higher, but then I also had to factor in the replay value point of it. And to be fair, since the 1990s, I haven't replayed it a lot. So that's why it's come down to 4, but still top 5.
Yep. Great. Tragedy is an iconic Steps video. It's not part of my top 5. It's a special mention. But more so, as I've mentioned before in the past with Tragedy, I tend to watch the live version from the Party on the Dance Floor tour, more so now, because I like that version of the song more, that Steve Anderson version. So, but it's Steps' biggest selling single, and it's the video everyone knows it. Everyone knows the move. It's great. It's camp as well. And I love seeing the family. Love seeing their family.
And also a call out to the beginning of this video, Brad, you might be able to like confirm this, but isn't the opening shot where H is in bed and Lee and H are getting ready, isn't that in H, Lee and Lisa's actual share house?
I believe so.
Yeah, because
They
H says in like a behind the scene video, oh, that's my alarm clock. And I think it was filmed in their actual house because the three of them lived together in this time.
Yes, and bear in mind, they
cool.
did not have a lot of budget for this one because
No.
they used a lot of budget on another song.
Yeah.
Which maybe we'll talk about later. I'm not sure. We'll see.
And Pete Waterman's in the video as well.
Yes,
Of course.
he is.
Good luck.
Playing the DJ. Yeah.
And 3SL. The first appearance
that's
of 3SL.
right. They're
It's
very
true.
young in this video as well.
Scott.
All right. My number 4 is, I wonder if you're both going to be a bit shocked by this. My number 4 is After the Love Is Gone.
It's one of the ones that I was like, oh, I'm going to put this in. So how am I going to put this in?
Okay. All right. Well,
No, because I wanted it to be in.
Yeah.
But then I was like,
other ones.
I need a top 10.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
Or a top
we've got
6.
special mentions.
Yeah.
Special mentions.
It's on my special mentions. Yeah.
So, directed by Cameron Casey and Simon Brand, it was filmed in Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida. And I think that we sometimes forget or dismiss the fact that Steps filmed a music video on this scale.
Yeah.
To film at Universal Studios in America, I think it's a huge deal. While I also love some of the more simple music videos, this caught my attention straight away because there's just so much to take in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even today when I watch it, I feel like I'm seeing certain scenes or elements in the background for the first time. And to have this video follow up, Love's Got a Hold on My Heart, really showed that Steps meant business, because Love's Got a Hold on My Heart looked expensive.
Mm-hmm.
To follow it up with this video filmed on a movie set, it's filmed in I think it was filmed on film. Like it just has that cinema look to it as well. And I love the fact that we get to see Lee showing off his martial arts skills. That bit where, where Claire's got the stick and she just like stands there and she just like trips the bad guys. It's kind of just slapstick comedy.
Yes.
Some of it.
Yeah.
Oh, H hitting a guy with fish.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it who gives the high kick? No, I'm thinking
That's
of another
on
video.
Heartbeat.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think the overall quality of this video is expensive. And again, this is another video where I like it when there's a lot going on because, as I said, I watched it yesterday and I was like, oh, I haven't noticed that before. And I think it's also because we've got it in such crystal clear quality that you can see different elements. But I just love how it's such a full video with so much going on.
It really is. It's definitely up there for me. So possibly more on the nostalgic factor because I don't know about you boys, and I know we talked about this in one of our Steps Down Under episodes, but it was one of those videos that were hard to see in Australia.
Correct.
It was played on video hits. I caught it twice as the very first video played, so you had to be up at like 8:30 to watch it.
I missed it.
Yeah, because otherwise, like we've said before, it was the US remix of One for Sorrow that really was pushed at that time. So we really didn't get to see this video much. So it was a bit of it was, never on Channel V and all that stuff that I can remember. So
I can't even remember how I saw it for the first time, but it definitely wasn't around the time it was out. It was like later on. The exposure that I got for this, for me, was Top of the Pops. This song was how I got the dance routine was Top of the Pops. And it was eventually finding it online, finding maybe a file of it to download because there wasn't YouTube, right?
It was Real Player.
Real Player, yeah, that's it. Thank you. God, that takes me back. That's how I got to see the video, but it was after the fact. So I kind of felt like I heard all the story about it being filmed at Universal Studios, but I felt like I missed the height of it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I eventually saw it. But it's one of those ones where the song, I already loved it, and it completes with the song.
Yeah.
Whether they kind of both elevate each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not one where it's elevating more.
Yeah.
It's really good though. It's a complete, fantastic follow-up to Love's Got a Hole in My Heart.
And it's something that I've just clocked in my brain is that the three videos in a row, so Love's Got a Hold on My Heart, After the Love Is Gone, then Say You'll Be Mine, they were all movie themed.
Yep. Yep.
So no wonder we all were under the assumption that there was a Steps movie coming because the three videos in a row that actually had a movie theme running through all of them.
Well, they've done this again in their 2020s era as well.
With the movie? What did they do?
No, not with the movie theme, with the neon theme.
Yeah.
When we were just talking about Real Player, I just went down a loop in my head. Did you both, back in the day, like 2000, 2001, like you had to weigh up, okay, if I download and watch this video, that is like, I can only watch it so many times before my internet will run out.
Yeah. Or it took like,
True.
It would take like an hour to download. And then there was this program that got brought out where you could like pause a download. So, you know how instead of just doing right click save as, there was this like tool that you could download, and so you could like pause a download halfway if you needed to go out or something. And this is for like a 30 megabyte file, which now takes about 1 second to download.
Yeah.
And it would be a .rm file, real media file.
And you just have to hope that hope my brother didn't download like the Metallica album or something, so that
on Napster.
that we would have internet to last the rest of the month because we've only got 1 gigabyte.
Takes me back, that does.
So yeah, anyway, that's my number 4. Got a lot of love for that video.
Same. I don't have too much more to say on that. I too have so much love for that video. It's a special mention for me. It's not in my top 5.
How many videos are in your special mentions?
Oh, there's like 8.
25.
Yeah. As I found it so hard to make this top 5.
It really was.
But I had to just the thing that sort of made me cement the top 5 was the overall emotional impact.
Yeah, fair.
For me. So I was critical, does this elevate, blah, 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 blah. And then, anyway.
What's your number 3?
My number 3. My number 3 is we're going back to the What the Future Holds era. And my number 3 is Something in Your Eyes. While it's a simplistic video, it's high camp. It's a great follow-up to What the Future Holds. And it's high camp. So it was released in October 2020, directed by Carly Cusson. And it's old steps, but for now, right? The rainbow color styling I absolutely love throughout. The Lazy Susan choreography, piece of furniture that they're all on doing the
You get
choreography.
at the Chinese restaurant.
The Lazy
turntable.
Susan round thing. The neon theme from What the Future Holds carries on through this one and does carry on through other What the Future Holds era videos as well. It's fun and light. It's not dark and clubby and brooding, so it's the opposite to the one that was just
It's a
coming out.
compliment.
It's a compliment. That's right. It's classic camp steps. They look fucking stunning, right?
Yes.
And it just brings me joy. And so I just think for steps in 2020, it's another one where they've kind of leveled up a little bit.
Yes.
Even though it's a really simple video, it's just them doing a dance routine in front of this amazing inner studio with lots of different neon furniture bits and pieces, and they all have their moment, and they've got some silver outfits, and Lisa has this big silver moment with her outfit, which is great. But they just look like they're having fun, and I just think it works in the way that it's done.
Shane, I'm going to hijack here
Oh,
because my number 3 is also something Rise.
Oh, there we go. Love
And
that.
Similar reasons for you. It's the cinematography is amazing with
Correct.
the way the camera goes up and down. God, the outfits are amazing. Like Lee wearing, what's it called? A harness.
A harness. But like those, what's that
Don't act like you
rainbow
don't know what that
styling?
is,
What's
Brad.
that? I want to say monochromatic. that rainbow styling of all those harnesses where it's kind of not holographic, it's not monochromatic either. I can't remember what the styling is called, but
Great content.
yeah.
I think you're like monochrome, right?
Nah,
like
is it
like
monochrome?
silver.
No, but like some of the outfit
Shiny.
pieces that they're all kind of wearing outfit
Metallic?
additions.
Metallic?
Metallic maybe, where they've all got like a harness. Claire's got like a thing around her waist. They've all got additions that complement each other, and they're all in rainbow different stylings, and one's maybe a bit darker, one's a bit more lighter, but they all blend.
And the way the camera goes like upside down and like it perfectly kind of frames the group and oh my
Faye's lying on the Lazy Susan doing her very
iography.
But this video is a really good example of, while we've spoken about videos that have a lot going on and they've got a storyline and there's lots of dances and whatever, the power of the band that sometimes just them
Yes.
on their own in a very simple setting is still really powerful.
Yeah.
And also 2 dance routines. First steps
Yeah.
video with 2 dance routines.
Yes, it does. And them on the Lazy Susan doing that dance routine, which is slightly different. And then, it's the same, but it just looks different because of the way they're all standing. And then,
No, it is a different routine.
No, it's the same routine, but because they're all
They're like-
standing back to back,
They're like playing with their chest. And
that too, but they're playing back to back, but their arms go up like this, but it's the same routine. They've just styled it differently, if that makes sense, because of the way that the Lazy Susan is. If they did it normally, it would look a bit weird. So it's the first difference with 2 slightly same different dance routine. Anyway, cut that out.
Special
Keeping it
mention.
in.
Special mention also has to go because I'm pretty sure this was our friends at Ultimate Steps. During or maybe just before the Ultimate Collection era, they did a fan vote of top videos. And for the first time, there was another video that usually would win. For the first time, this was the fans' number 1 choice.
There you go. Loved it. When was this?
I think this was 2021 or 2022. But I remember because it's usually another song, which we may talk about later. But for the first time, this overtook it as the number 1 fan voted best video.
It just really does complement What the Future Holds
Yes.
quite well. And it's just harks back to Steps old, and it's but it's for the 2020s. And I just think it's just camp. Like also that extended intro of do 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 do, and that is extended as opposed to the song just when you listen to the song it just goes straight into the verse.
And also there's that hark back to ABBA again. You know that moment where Faye's singing and then Claire walks in and they do that little walk past each other?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, just those little moments.
Yep.
I love that.
That little, like it's so serious, and then like she pushes Lee's hand out of the way as well at one point. Claire does. So yeah,
This video is very GIF worthy.
Yes.
There's a lot of great GIFs that come out of this
Yeah,
video. Is it GIFs or
absolutely.
GIFs? How do you say it?
I think it's GIFs.
GIFs. Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know. Scott, what's your number 3?
All right, my number 3 is Chain Reaction.
Ooh,
Interesting.
So again, it's another video where you see there's a theme here where there's there's a storyline, there's things going on. So it was directed by Patrick Keeley, filmed at the Greenwich Hospital not long after it closed, apparently. So that hospital was an actual functioning hospital, and then they used the space not long after it shut. It's one of those steps videos that rewards repeat viewing because there are so many little details and choices packed into it. The first 2 minutes and 10 seconds of this video is one shot.
Yep.
Which that in itself is impressive and something I can't recall any other pop music video doing. Brad, you might be able to tell me otherwise.
Wannabe by Spice Girls.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
like Wannabe by Spice Girls, the first 2 minutes did actually have one quick break as they're about to go into theater.
They slice it. Yeah.
They did slice it. Same with Wannabe. So like it's about a minute of continuous footage for both videos.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
yeah, I love the continuous shot at the start. And rather than everyone performing, I love that each member has a character. So H is the patient, with the broken heart. Lee's the paramedic. Claire's the receptionist. In that behind the scenes video where Claire's like, I'm just the receptionist.
I'm just a receptionist.
absolutely boiling.
She goes, it's so hot. I'm absolutely boiling.
And then you've got Faye as the nurse. Lisa's the doctor, the very sexy doctor. And one of my favorite moments is when the operating theater light shines directly into the camera when the five of them are together. And then instead of a standard cut, the bright light becomes a transition into what could maybe be like a dream-like performance world. Because there's a lot of, when I was sort of doing research about this video, some people have a theory that when it cuts to that dance routine, when they're in the studio with the beige, I love the color palette, the soft beige, browns, creams, that it could be, have they all died? And then they're in this ethereal world. No, but you know what I mean? They're in the operating theater and then it cuts to that bright light. Is it another universe?
Steps first.
Steps first. And because of that, this video feels like two videos.
It is, yeah.
So you could easily have one whole video of just that one shot, and then the performance video is like a completely different music video because that in itself then has differing sets. Everyone has their solo shots with the, we love a chair. So they've just got the couch and they're just, standing against a pole or whatever it is, and they're just looking fab.
Well, I'm going to reference the behind the scenes video that was posted as part of Steps 25 because I was one of those people who had the conspiracy theory that Steps did actually film the whole video in the hospital and that the record company then had said, no, it has to have a dance routine. But that video, that behind the scenes video, confirmed that it was always intended to be that split shot. And it was H who came up with the idea of going to the alternative universe. And also credit where it's due, because I've heard this in a couple of things recently. The idea of chain reaction in a hospital comes from the band's then manager. He was obsessed with chain reaction, DNA. Yeah.
And I think you asked Chris Fox that when we
yes, I
see
did.
if there was footage, and he was like, no, there were definitely was only footage up to that moment you see in the video from the hospital, that one shot.
Because
so nothing else filmed.
I always had this theory as well that like in Steps Gold, when they were showing the behind the scenes of the chain reaction video, there's one shot of like Lisa jokingly doing her lip sync to the camera whilst H is in like a singlet and underwear or shorts.
I don't remember that.
Can't remember that.
I'm not going crazy. It's definitely there. And I thought, maybe there was like an extra scene where for some reason H, like in a joking way, has to like get like strip off. And that was meant to be the end of the video. It's definitely a thing.
Okay.
I'm going to give it a YouTube and see.
We'll go from there.
We'll go from there. We'll get back to you. But yeah, I don't have any other additional thoughts, and it's just a fantastic video. And really, if you think about it, it was one of their last videos from that first era. And it really was them coming back
Saying all my notes.
stronger than ever.
Saying all my notes.
Oh, am I saying all your notes, am I?
It's fine.
No, it's fine. You can. No, you say.
I'm not saying anything because I just don't have anything to say right now.
Oh, right
Oh.
now. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll go.
Crap.
Should we go on to your
Number 2?
number 2?
Yeah. I mean, we've kind of spoken about number 2 already. My number 2 is Love's Got a Hold of My Heart.
Oh, well then maybe we know where Chain Reaction is. Spoiler.
So as we know, Love's Got a Hold of My Heart was recorded in Cannes in France, at Cannes and Nice, directed by Danny Jacobs. It's when an evil businessman steals the master reel of Steps, the movie, and the band must track him down to save their film. As you've already said, Scott, it's got a full story, full production. It's the stamp of we're back.
Yeah.
This is our lead single, We're Back. This is our new sound, our leveled up sound with the whole vocals and Claire really stretching her vocals out on this. I've got two or three things kind of say. SOS and there's no escape. Like those just little iconic moments in front of the water. And one thing that I don't think I've ever noticed, but when I was watching it again, is that there's a woman in the background when they're on the pier and she's like standing there watching them like this. I've never noticed this. In a couple of shots when they're doing the dance routine, she's like, what's going on here? And just the people just living their lives, going to the beach, probably thinking, what the hell is going on that pier with these people in the yellow outfits? I found that kind of funny.
I need to see this. Do you know the timestamp?
No, not off the top of my head. Sorry. That cafe that Faye runs into, I think, is a famous cafe in Cannes around there. So that's.
Sorry, I
You
just saw she's on the beach and she's
She's got like a hat.
in black.
Yeah.
Yes, and she's got her hands on her hip and she's just looking like, what is going on here?
Can you
so
flip
funny.
it around?
Yeah. Hold on.
And also, hello.
Who's there?
This is the introduction of Claire's cowboy hat.
I'm going to watch that when I get home, but yeah.
She's just standing with her hands on her hips going, "Ooh, what's this going on there?
What's all this about? Probably wondering, because they can probably hear the song going, what is this song? And in French, she's like,
What
I was going to try and do a French accent. I won't do that.
I don't want to offend beautiful French listeners.
And this is the introduction of Claire's cowboy hat.
Yeah.
So, we've got that. The iconic dance routine, the dancers in the background. We've all said this already. Scott, you stole my notes. It's fine. We think the same.
Brain.
And you really transported into Steps world with this one. And I just remember the feeling of seeing this video. It's that emotional connection I have to when I first heard the song. And I was like, oh, Steps are back, and they're bigger and better, and you really get that vibe in this video. And the bright yellow colours with them all, sort of mixed in, and they look like they're just having a ball, and I love that when they look like they're having fun. I'm having fun. Yeah, I don't have much more to add because Scott said it all.
You're just adding to it.
I still can't talk about it.
Oh,
God. Well, this is giving big spoilers now.
Big spoilers. Big spoilers. All right. Well, we'll wait for you to talk about it. So maybe, Scott, you go on to your...
No. That's what I was trying to imply. It's not my number 2.
I know.
But I need
So
to
now
think of my number 2.
you've just given away your number 1 now.
Yeah, but I still get to do my number 2 now.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yes. Go. Number 2. What's your number 2, Bradley?
My number 2 is Deeper Shade of Blue.
Oh, good choice.
So directed by the New Renaissance, filmed on the 18th and 19th of January 2000, recorded in a studio in London, and a couple of different TV shows did behind-the-scenes documentaries about it as well. It is a cross between Steps and Thunderbird. So actually it's the 4th video in a row where it's movie or TV show themed.
Yes.
What was going on there?
I think they were trying to get a film.
Because, I know there was talks of a TV show at one point and things like that. So, yeah, maybe that was consciously in the back of their minds.
So in the video, each member of Steps is transformed into a mysterious alter ego. And this, I really struggled whether to put this 1 or 2 because it's super high on replay value. It's super high on just cinematography, the way it's shot, elevates a song. It had a bit of a tough task in terms of it was naturally a cooler song with a band with a very niche kind of appearance. So it really had to step up. And I think it did. I know it did. I mean, people are still talking about the way Lee looks in that video. Like Claire in her kind of dominatrix outfit, Lisa being painted blue.
Yep. It stands up today, 5 plus years later. It stands up today. So.
I would go as far as say that the video is the reason that Steps perform it as part of every single like Greatest Hits medley they do. The video is why it's such an iconic moment in the band's discography. The song itself is brilliant, but I think without that video, it wouldn't be so far up there. It wouldn't be number one on Steps Platinum Collection, the Spotify edition, if not for the video.
Yeah, I would say that it is in Steps' mind and a lot of other people's minds their number one iconic video.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this was hard. This video was in my top 5. So it's a spoiler alert that it's not in my top 2. This was a really hard one because it kept going in. Then I took it out. Then I put it in. And I think that with my top 5, I really did go to the nostalgic part of my brain that was like, what is it that I was constantly rewatching during particularly the first era? And because I think Deeper Shade of Blue, we weren't able to easily access it because it wasn't released here.
You had it on that one DVD.
Well, that's what I mean.
True.
I didn't, like what Scott's saying, I'm the same as you.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't able to access it until I got that mixed, that album compilation of mixed songs that it's as a bonus DVD on there. Until I got that, which I found the other day. I think I sent a photo to you guys.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to easily watch it. But I do remember on Channel V, because we used to have Foxtel, Channel V would have like a segue, right? Right? There's a little segue that they'd flash up with Channel V, and they'd flash up, watch Channel V, all images, and they would flash up images of the solo shots of like Lee doing this as his character, and for the listeners,
flexing his
muscles, his biceps. That would flash up, even though I never saw the video on Channel V.
They do supercuts. I think there was one with Chain Reaction as well the year after. Like they just
supercuts, that's the word. Yeah.
Just of dynamic shots from different videos. It was not. It wasn't really based on what was popular or whatever.
But I remember watching in between transitioning from one video to another when they had the Channel V segue, that would flash up. I was like, oh, that's Deeper Shade of Blue. But I didn't know it was Deeper Shade of Blue until I saw the DVD that got released on Hits Now or whatever it was.
But yeah, it's a tough one because it is an incredible video.
It really is.
I do think it is one of their best. But it just, for me, the other ones that I have in my top 5 have a little bit more of a nostalgic meaning. But it's not to say that this isn't. It's definitely my special mentions.
Yeah.
So I really wanted to highlight that. It's an incredible video, especially by that stage.
Yeah.
It was them really going, okay, they just did a complete 180.
Yeah.
From, if you think about, you had Love's Got a Hold of My Heart, Say You'll Be Mine, very kind of bit tongue-in-cheek.
And cheesy.
And then, okay, we're going into full-on, like we're almost like a dance artist here.
Dark and Broody as well.
Dark and Broody, a great video, but yeah, I can't say, it's funny, I feel like I don't watch this video enough.
Okay.
Then maybe I should.
I think you should. Like, I think it's even though it's kind of that perfect mix of, it's actually quite simple, but there's all these dynamic shots going on. And people, you say it's them being dark and broody, but they've also balanced it out with those camp PVC outfits.
Correct.
That are also equally iconic as one of their most known moments.
Yeah.
So,
well, I love that part of the video with the camp flight outfits that they're wearing, like the air hostess outfits.
And special mention as well for when H yells "March."
Yeah, to Lisa.
Yeah, March.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm the same as you, Scott. It wanted to be in my top 5, but I had to then layer the nostalgia for emotional vibes over what I was doing to go. It's my top 5 too. It's not just what I think is a top 5 video for Steps, that sort of thing.
Yeah. My number 2. We have spoken about this video before. It is Something in Your Eyes.
Oh,
yes. So,
spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert! I think we all know what my number one. I think we all know what each other's number ones are at this point.
Yeah.
Shane, you mentioned before it was directed by Carly Casson.
Yeah, Cussin.
Yeah, let's go with that. To just add to kind of what you have already said, the costumes, color palette, and the choreography does all the talking.
Yeah.
It's simple, but when you do it right, simplicity works. I've said this before on the podcast. Camp.
Absolutely. That's literally my notes.
The bright colours, Faye on the turntable, Lee in a harness, Claire and Lisa's puffy sleeves, H even in the box. And
Yep.
I think, does he not? He split his
He
pants.
splits his
during
pants in
filming
the
of
behind the
video.
scenes. Yeah,
The costumes, the color palette is the hero in this video.
absolutely.
And it mirrors the campness of the song. It felt like they really leaned into their DNA with this video
really,
of like, we don't need bells and whistles. It was also the height of the pandemic when they filmed this video.
Yeah.
So to do what they did with the limitations that they had, 10 out of 10. I really have no negative notes to say about this video. It just works.
Yep. Agreed.
And a hark back to lasting on my mind, like I said, with the little ABBA references, the walking away of the camera, walking towards the camera, like just Lisa's acting, where she's in the middle of H and Lee and she just like brushes them away as her verse.
It's old steps, but for 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
We're here.
We're here.
here.
We're at our number ones. I mean,
Okay.
we all know what our number ones are now. No spoiler alert here, but Chain Reaction is my number one.
Really surprising.
That actually
Really
surprises
surprising.
me.
So H is rushed through the hospital with a broken heart, where he's tended by some scantily clad dressed nurses. The band is then transported to an ethereal world with the blue panels representing clouds. So you mentioned that world that they get transported to. As on Gen Steps, director Patrick Kiley says, I don't know if they died or I think maybe they were just transported to another world. So you kind of like, you're right. We know it was filmed at the Greenwich Hospital, released in September 2001. I mean, Scott, you've kind of said everything that I agree with on this already. The carry-on vibe of it, though, I will mention, because it gives that camp carry-on feel. And that really comes through in the behind-the-scenes playoffs, like little bits and pieces. I'm so hot. I'm absolutely boiling. That sort of, I just love that. They are really putting a stamp on this because this is part of Gold Greatest Hits. They are, with this video, this is their lead single off that compilation album. They are really putting their stamp on their legacy with this song and video. I find it is steps. They look grown up. You've grown up with them. I've grown up with them. I was 14. I'm now close to 18 by the time this song comes out. I'm already becoming adult. They're already from their early 20s to their mid 20s. So, that translates. It looks expensive. The close-ups with the blue matching their blue eyes, the white piece of furniture. They've all got like a different. Who's got steps? Is it Lee? Lee on the steps?
No, Lee's on the
Lee's
row
on
of
the chairs. Claire has the couch.
Faye is on the steps. I don't know what H is doing. I think H has also got a chair.
He's
but
got
like
the, is he not standing against like this
Can't remember.
pole? Hang on, I'm getting the video up.
Yeah.
no. Lisa's got the poles.
So H is standing by the chair. Faye's on the steps.
Yep.
You've got Lisa standing against like these light up walls.
Yeah, that's right. Light up. Yeah, lights or walls.
And Lee's got the chairs.
yes, he's on a row.
All those furniture moments.
Claire's got the couch.
One thing that you didn't mention, I'll say the drums.
The drums.
Boom, 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 boom.
But I didn't mention before, I've said it, the close up shots remind me of a Colgate
commercial.
toothpaste commercial.
It's also camp. Like the whole hospital scene is really camp. When they all have their little individual solo moments to the camera, I just love how Dr. Lisa just comes and stands right in front of H, blocking him out of view. And she's just like, it's me now. And you'll look at me and I'm going to do my number and you're going to love it. Looking down her, scantily clad, her breasts, her cleavage is showing. It's great. I love it. It's just camp, a lot of fun. The dance routine is fun. They look like they're having a ball. And the drums, which is then referenced later, 25 years later, at the What the Future Holds tour, where it's do-do-do-do-do-dum. And it's also in the Graham Stack remix, where there's this big drum moment. And the drums are, in that performance part of the video, really featured at the start. And then they sort of zoom back and then zoom into the cast, to the band doing their routine. So that's all I have to say. That's my number one.
Also, this video got rinsed on Channel V. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yes,
really
it was
did.
the right clip of the week.
Yeah.
So it was everywhere in Australia, which
It's
was
got
lovely to see
budget,
at that
man.
time.
For 1 week, 6 weeks before the song was released. The timing wasn't great, but
Promo
Yes.
is promo.
Promo is promo.
absolutely. And also a quick shout out to, in terms of the Doctor and Nurses theme, how iconic that Smash Hits poll winners performance was.
Yes.
It is.
But then that also translated to Smash Hits and then also translated to their
Summer
Party on the Dance Floor tour as well.
The summer dates, yes.
Yeah, the summer dates.
But maybe
no, in the actual arena as well.
But they weren't in the doctors and nurses outfits.
But they had beds. They had hospital beds. They were all on hospital beds being wheeled around.
But
So like the calling of the Smash Hits tour and the video clip referenced the Party on the Dance Floor tour.
But maybe we
Smash
don't want to
Hits
speak
performance.
too much about that yet because we might be speaking about it a bit more soon.
Okay.
Ooh.
What's your number one, Brad?
My number one
Mm-hmm.
is Too Busy Thinking About Your Baby.
Oh my God, I thought you were serious.
Oh my God. You thought he was like,
I was like, get out of the studio.
I was like, actually kind of iconic.
But can I just say that as a B-side always comes up as fans' favorites.
It's a great B-side.
It was number 2, wasn't it, on our top
yeah.
B-sides episodes?
I
My
just
number
love the whole too busy thinking. I'm doing the dance routine where they flick their arm, they roll it up and down. Anyway, yes, off you go.
My number 1 is Love's Got a Hold of My Heart.
Yes. Great number one.
So for me, as much as I had the criteria, nostalgia always wins. This was for me, every Saturday watching this on video hits. And I know in my top 5 step songs, I said Tragedy was the one that made me a fan, but it was this video that made me follow the band obsessively afterwards. Because if they had followed up Tragedy with Say It'll Be Mine or something else, I probably wouldn't have been invested, but it's because this video was so full and so vibrant. This is what kept me hooked. And when I went to Cannes years and years later, I tried to find the venue.
Did you find it?
Yeah, wow.
I did not. But
What,
I
the
looked.
pier?
Yeah, I was looking for the pier. I was looking for I looked for it all. I don't.
You know, you could just take a screenshot of the video now, chuck it into Google, and it will find it for you.
This was the early 2010s, so I was too.
We had
Yeah, but
Google then.
wasn't, yeah, but wasn't that
You couldn't-
advanced?
You couldn't do like a reverse Google image search.
Yes, you could.
So you come in for the steps and then you leave with a Google Images advice.
Yeah. I don't think Google image reverse
This is
search
so,
existed
Brad. The
in
nostalgia
2010.
for me and the level up of this video is why it's higher up than Last Thing on My Mind in my top 5, because I think when I layer the nostalgia and I layer the quality of the video and the song, it levels up a little bit more than Last Thing on My Mind. While I have such a place for Last Thing on My Mind, the video quality and the video story, it levels up a little bit more.
I'll also
in my opinion.
I'll also be honest and say I don't think Love's Gotta Hold My Heart would be my top 10, 15, maybe not even my top 20 step songs. Like as a song,
right.
it's not a favorite of mine, but this video, it crushes the elevates the song mentality. It crushes that criteria. So for me, it has to be my number 1.
Also, Love's Got a Hold on My Heart is the most played step song on Joy 94.9.
Oh,
I think I told you guys that a few weeks ago. I found that fact very interesting.
yeah.
Heavily playlisted.
We're working on that though. We're
Yeah.
working on changing it.
Changing it.
Not too hard to forget.
No, I think Sliders Touch at
We
the
played
moment.
Sliders Touch a few
Ooh.
times last
Now,
week. Yeah.
I think if that, just as a side note, if that had a video, I think that would
Oh.
feature. Listen to that moan. If that had a video, like a proper one, because that little sliver in the Platinum Megamix gives me everything. But if that had a proper video, that would have probably been in our top 5.
I mean, to be honest with you, even what we got, the social visualizer of just them performing
Was so
is
great.
so fun because it's just them having fun.
Yeah.
So even if they had just reworked that into a music video,
Yeah.
I would have been happy with that.
Same.
Do we have time for a quick 5-minute brainstorm of what the video could have been?
No, because we only have half an hour left in this studio.
Okay.
I gotta wrap it up. Should I get to my number 1?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So I think we all know what my number 1 is. It is Too Weak to Resist from the Steps video. Imagine.
We're still waiting for that to be
HD, HDified. No, my number 1 is Lasting on My Mind.
Yep.
You know, when we were doing this top 5, it was really hard not to play into the nostalgic route for me.
We all did such a good job of that.
We all did. But, you know, Shane, you've already mentioned so much about this video before, and we've talked about this in length and how much we love this song. This was when I paid attention to the band.
Same.
I distinctly remember I was having a sleepover at a friend's house. We were watching Rage. I had bought the single the day before. I had not seen the video. I was sitting in the living room. This came on Rage Top 50. Saw the video for the first time, and I was just like,
Squealed.
"Oh my God, what is this?"
Squealed.
That opening sequence where
Yeah.
Lee's walking down the street, you just see, you know, his shoes, and then it pans up and then fades behind the wall. The colors of the Cuban streets, them having fun in that incredible car.
Yeah.
You know, the 70s inspired outfits, the ABBA references, Lee in the Speedos. It's just so nostalgic to me, and I never get tired of watching this video. There is not 1 second of it that isn't joyful and 10 out of 10. It brings me so much joy whenever I watch this video.
Agreed.
So it was just a no-brainer that this had to be my number one.
Yeah.
As I mentioned at the start of the episode, we did a little poll on our Instagram just to see, okay, we always love getting the listeners involved. So you all came through. We had 3,172 votes on this poll. And I'm going to go 5-1.
Great.
So in at number 5 with 302 votes was Deeper Shade of Blue.
Ooh.
Still, that's way too low in my opinion, but I'll move on.
You'll get over it.
Yep.
Number 4 with 307 votes was It's the Way You Make Me Feel, which I just want to say that was another one that went in and out. It actually was in my top 5 yesterday. I took it out and then I was like, oh, do I put it back in? So it's definitely a top mention for me.
Top 10.
It's a song where the video levels it up even more for me.
100%. In at number 3 with 312 votes was Love's Got a Hold on My Heart.
Yep.
In at number 2 with 316 votes was Something in Your Eyes.
Okay.
Yep. Number 1 with 330 votes was Chain Reaction.
That genuinely surprises me. I know it was your Shane, your number 1. I feel like we should do an episode of Chain Reaction soon.
I think so, maybe.
Some foreshadowing there.
Maybe. And I also want to do another call out as an extra special mention because the beautiful, gorgeous Claire did partake in our poll. And so I thought I would just call out what her votes were. So Claire's favourite videos are One for Sorrow, Love's Got a Hold on My Heart, Deep Shade of Blue, When I Said Goodbye, Chain Reaction, Neon Blue, Something in Your Eyes, and Take Me for a Ride.
Yeah.
So thank you, beautiful Claire, for partaking in our poll.
I have Take Me for a Ride as one of my special mentions because it's another video like Something in Your Eyes that is just the band, but they look fantastic. It's very adult, it's mature, and it's just a different vibe, and I really liked it.
Why don't you tell us more about your special mentions?
Yes, let's go to the special mentions.
So I have a few. Better the Devil You Know. That was one that was potentially going to be in the top 5, and it's purely for the iconic red jackets and just that song. But that was where I was getting confused. Is it because I like the way that this song is vocally distributed, like changed around? But it's not a video. It's not a proper video. It's just that's why it gets negative points. It's just a clip from the tour. Yeah. And so I was like, is this a video? No. Am I just getting caught up in the way I like the way that Faye does her bit at the end and the red coats? No. So that's why it's not in the top 5.
It's still nostalgic.
It's still nostalgic.
And it is a music video and it is nostalgic, but I know what you mean. You go, but it is a performance and there's, I get it.
Deeper Shade of Blue is in there. We've already discussed that. Heartbreak in This City because it's a collab with someone. They've had a storyline how they're going to weave Lisa into it, and Lisa couldn't be in the UK to film it, so they had to weave Lisa into it. That she was sending in a special convoy to help her because she couldn't be there, Michelle Visage. And it has a dance routine, but it was fun. And, there's a little Australia reference in there, which I always take well.
True.
After Love Is Gone. Right. Another one that's a performance, that's the music video for it, was Thank ABBA for the Music, which I just fucking love.
Do you know what? I actually toyed with, do I put that in the poll or not? I was like, oh, is it?
But the video for that is the Brit Awards
show.
Yeah,
true.
And the other one that's kind of a special mention, but it's a little bit of a cheat, is the Platinum Mega Mix video because it has all of them in it.
So do you want to know something a little bit? I don't know if this is controversial. That was actually number 6 in the fan vote.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It got just over 300 votes.
It's a great video. It's a fantastic video how it's been done. Chris did an amazing job, and it's kind of cheating because it shows a bunch of videos for their moment. And the other one was One for Sorrow because of the whole red, what is it, sunflower of it all, and the yellow vibes, and just the extra bits that we got in 2022 when they released all the 25 years of Steps stuff with that. But again, that song came out here but wasn't really promoted that much here. So it's kind of like Deeper Shade of Blue, where I felt like I missed it a little bit. I was overseas. I knew the song, I knew it well, but I didn't really see the video for a while. So I felt like I missed it. So I don't have as much nostalgia with it as I do with others. So that's where the nostalgia layer comes into effect.
So my special mentions are H and Claire's videos.
Yep.
DJ Have a Heart and All Out of Love. I think they were fantastic.
Yep.
Is this a?
I didn't go into the solos at all.
Are we doing? Okay. Yeah.
Hey, it's
I would have called out Lately if I'd known that we could. Oh God, here we go.
My second special mention is Lately.
I will say, sorry to cut in. I'll let you go back. Out of the H and Claire ones, the one that I love the most is All Out of Love in the video.
Yeah, great storyline. So I had to, because those 3 videos from H and Claire and Lately in particular from Lisa, like that, like announces I am here. I am not Lisa from Steps.
Yeah, I am Lisa Scott Lee.
I am Lisa Scott Lee. I am a star.
Absolutely.
And then the other 2 special mentions I'll quickly call out is Faye's hair bun in Take Me for a Ride.
Oh, the
Faye scrunchie.
The scrunchie.
The scrunchie. Sorry.
The scrunchie.
Her dumpling hair bun, yeah.
Do you remember someone made an Instagram account?
I think I still follow it.
Scrunchie.
Yeah, it's Faye scrunchie, yeah.
Iconic behavior. And then the paper cups in You'll Be Sorry.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God, the paper cups and You'll Be Sorry. It's funny that we haven't really spoken about Here and Now, but another film clip that is mentioned, that is quite, has a storyline, has a bit of budget to it, has a lot of budget to it, actually, special effects and all, but we haven't spoken about it today.
We also haven't talked about Stomp. That's another one with a great
No, we have not talked about Stomp.
But this just shows how many videos.
Correct.
I mean, there's over 30 music videos, and they all have so many different memories for us. It's so hard to narrow it down.
It's funny, though, because like Stomp, for me, great music video, love the storyline. Yeah, chill, Bill, But when I think about Stomp in my more recent times, I tend to think of the Party on the Dance Floor version of it first, watching it on the tour and then on the tour DVD, because of the way Steve Anderson's working of the song, which I prefer, that version, Steps 25 version now, and just the way they did it on stage. It was just, it captured me more.
We get it. We weren't there. Scott.
No, that's not...
My special mention.
Yeah, you weren't.
My special mentions are One for Sorrow. Again, the sunflowers of it all. It's such a beautifully shot cinematography style video. Again, they're on location. There's a lot going on. It's them having fun. The colors, just beautiful, beautiful video. Say You'll Be Mine. I love that they are having fun. I love a Steps video also when they're just having a good time. And I love the music, the movie theme with all of them dressing up as the different characters. So love that one. When I Said Goodbye, beautiful, beautiful shot video. Backdrop of Rome, gorgeous black and white. I want to do a call out to the color version because it was nice to see that footage in color when Chris Fox did that for the Steps 25 stuff. So yeah, got to call out When I Said Goodbye. And we said it before, It's the Way You Make Me Feel.
Yeah.
Beautiful video. Love the storyline. And there's just a lot going on. There's a lot visually to look at. And it was just something really different for them.
One thing I want to add into Love's Got a Hold of My Heart is that it ends with them sitting in the cinema clapping that they've got the story back, and then the Platinum Megamix video ends with it.
Yeah, and they've got them then and then behind them.
Yeah. I had that as a note and forgot to mention it, but we love that. There's lots of different little references.
Yeah.
Unintentional and intentional.
Yeah. So there you go, that's it.
Yeah.
Fabulous. Well, I guess it's time to do some plugs. So Faye will be touring in Mean Girls, the musical, until November. So for more information, go to meangirlsmusical.com. And don't forget that both Lee and Faye have pantos coming up towards the end of the year, so head to their socials for the details and ticket links. You can follow us at Glitter Steps Pod on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. So give us a like, rate or subscribe wherever you get your podcast fix from. But until then... Until the next episode.
Until the next time.
Thanks so much for listening and see you soon.
See you soon.
Bye. Bye.